Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear around this solar eclipse, which is happening on September the 21st. So we are going to start with a starlight frequency oracle card. This is the energy that is surrounding you and this solar eclipse. So we are getting Temple of Light. Look at that, Temple of Light. Now, some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. We do have pyramids and we have some planets here as well. We have the number 36 as a number frequency on this card. So this is a light code frequency that is connecting you to this message, to this reading, to this energy. Your message today, Libra, is you are worthy, my friends. See the truth of who you are, a being of pure love and light. That's what you are. So once again, you, my friends, are worthy. See the truth of who you are, a being of pure love and light. They're connecting you to that version of yourself. So yeah, some of these images here are going to connect with some of you out there. You're going to have to share with me how they connect with you in the comment section below. All right, well, let's pull some tarot cards. We've got one that has already revealed itself, so we're going to use that one. And we are getting here the Tower. So there's an experience that you're going through that feels like a tower moment. This may not feel easy. It may feel like a challenge, but know that whatever this is, it is meant to happen in your life. And there's a higher purpose behind it. Sometimes things don't make sense or we don't know why we go through the things that we go through, but there's a reason and a purpose behind this. And what's happening is I feel that what doesn't belong to you is now falling away. It's meant to happen now around the solar eclipse. Now, the Tower is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. So we have the Magician card. So you are stepping into your power. I feel that this tower breaking away and falling apart is because you are meant to outgrow something. You are expanding in your pure love and light. Okay, there's a lot of growth happening and ascension, and you're being called to step into your world as a leader, but also as a creator. You are the one that creates the reality that you experience. Okay, so that is the Magician card here, secondary major arcana card, and now a third one, the High Priestess. You're highly intuitive, and Spirit is communicating and speaking to you. You're going to see the signs that you need right now from Spirit, so they want you to open yourself up. There's definitely an expansion within your consciousness happening, but I feel your subconscious, there's something here that is being set. There's like your consciousness and your subconscious are working together is what I'm getting here. And that subconscious is what is now reflecting back to you what you need to know. So that is the High Priestess. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And Libra, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I love this spread. I love the cards that came through for you today. The solar eclipse is going to be incredibly powerful. There's definitely transformative energies at play here. And I do feel karma is at play as well. Now, I'm getting the number 26 coming through, and I feel this may be an age that perhaps things have shifted for you in your life. Maybe when you were 26 years old, you're going to have to share with me here if that age or that time in your life was transformative for you. And you know, maybe you are 26 years old as you're watching today, but that number is coming up and I feel it has to do with your age. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So yes, this tower falling away, the purpose behind this is for you to step into your power. Okay, ultimately, this is what is going on. And, you know, maybe things do feel unstable for you right now and you don't feel powerful in your life. Maybe there are things that are happening where you don't feel like you're the one that's creating the reality you're living. But what they're doing is reconnecting you with yourself. And here with the Tower card, you have outgrown an experience in your life. You have outgrown a relationship perhaps. And this Tower, you know, Libra, I really feel that the Tower moment, you know, sometimes these moments aren't fun. They're challenging, they're hardships. And I remember a Tower moment I had in my own life. I've mentioned this on my channel before, is when I lost a job. And I was actually fired from a job I was at for 7 years. And it happened suddenly. And there were little things that led to it. It was mostly like sabotage that happened. I remember myself crying in my car after I left the office, you know, trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do? This is a Tower moment for me. I cried it out. I felt the emotions. And after a few hours, I kind of realized, you know what, I'm not going to let this define me. I'm not going to let this have power over me. So I went home, cleaned myself up, and I set an intention for that day. I'm not going to come home until I find another job. I had 2 daughters. I was a single mom at the time, so I needed to have work. So what I did was, instead of applying for jobs where people were looking for, you know, employees, I decided I'm going to go look for a job where I want to work. And actually that day I was hired at an office where I was making more money and a better position. So it was a blessing in disguise. This is the same thing I'm feeling here with you and this Tower card, that this is going to be a blessing in disguise for you, right? This is something I feel that has been long overdue for some of you. Now also, because you are expanding in that love and light, this Tower, it may have once served you, it no longer serves you anymore, so it has to come down. Right now, I'm getting somebody that may be going through some sort of a health issue, something physically. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here. I'm just reading the energies of the card. So if you're feeling anything physical, please go see a medical professional, okay? Get that looked at. But here, I feel physically your body is communicating to you. And there's something that needs to change, some sort of a shift that needs to happen within what it is that you are consuming or the things that you are doing. And perhaps you're being called to exercise more or eat healthier. I'm definitely getting a life change that is happening through the Tower card, the Tower moment. You know, you being told that there's some sort of an illness, losing your job, relationship troubles, these kinds of things. And not all Tower moments are hardships or challenges. Sometimes we are the catalyst for the change, the Tower moment to happen in our lives, right? So you might hear my dog upstairs. My old studio in my old home, I was living in a 3-story house and I was at the very top floor, so there wasn't that much noise. And now in this new home that we're in, I'm at the very bottom level, at the basement level. And you know, everyone that's walking upstairs, you can hear the noise. So I apologize for that. We're trying to keep it down here. And lightning, weather, these kinds of things are coming up as signs for some of you. So maybe you've had a thunderstorm, maybe you've seen some lightning recently, maybe the weather is changing really quickly where you live. Again, all of these are signs. And you know, in the past, I've had Shrek coming through the Tower card. So Shrek is definitely coming through again. You know how Shrek only wanted to save his swamp? But he didn't know that to save his swamp, he had to go into this tower, save this princess. It's like, oh, that's easy. I'll go get the princess and bring her back and I'll get my swamp. But it was a whole adventure. So this Tower moment for you is going to be an adventure. And I feel it's not going to be an easy one, but I don't want you to be afraid of that because you are incredibly strong. You have a lot of love and light to shine in the world. And that is what's going to get you through whatever this is. So stay strong here, everyone. Spirit is letting you know that you are supported, that you are going to get through whatever this Tower moment is. And again, it is a blessing in disguise for you. You are coming through this winning. Like really, with the Magician card and the High Priestess, like you're coming out stronger. What hasn't broken you is making you stronger. Now, I want you to go back to a previous Tower moment that you had, because whatever the signs were before that Tower moment, you're going to have those signs again. You're going to have to share with me what those signs are. Okay, and this in a sense is a leveling up because you are outgrowing this tower, this structure, right? You are now going to be rebuilding, and this is a rebuilding kind of an energy. And oh my goodness, there are beautiful things that are going to unfold for you. Libra, I want you to get excited about this. I don't want you to ever be afraid of any tower moments, because these are moments that actually help you grow, you learn, you evolve through these experiences. They're not experiences that we're meant to fear. We're meant to withstand them and overcome them. Okay, so that is your tower moment. And we have the Magician card here. So infinite possibilities is what Spirit is saying here. And they're getting you to step into your power, right? Taking responsibility for your soul. And there's something here that has to do with something being reflected back to you. So this solar eclipse, this new moon in the sign of Virgo, this is what the solar eclipse is. The new moon in the sign of Virgo is going to act like a mirror, reflecting to you what you need to know about yourself within the situation that you're experiencing. Okay, so we don't want to take things personally. We want to surrender to the tower moment experience, because there's something that you're learning, something that you're growing through and evolving through. This is you leveling up in your life's experience right now, and ascension symptoms are very real here. So you may be feeling tired, exhausted even. There's a lot of things that are going on here for some of you through this tower moment. So again, don't let this tower moment define you. Instead, allow it to strengthen you, because you are overcoming it. And some of you have recently overcome a tower moment. So you're going to have to share with us here, Libra, for the Libra Collective, what is the tower moment that you went through, and what have you learned through that tower moment? Share with us in the comment section below, because this is going to help others out there as they're reading your comments, right? You're incredibly strong. I know this about you, Libra. So know that about yourself. Now, we've got the number 8, the infinity symbol. The Magician has been coming up through a lot of the signs recently for the solar eclipse energy. So to me, this solar eclipse is reconnecting you with yourself, to the version of you that is the creator. So you are an incredibly powerful manifester. So when we are going through experiences that feel challenging, within those experiences are abundance. Not everything is tough. It's the way that we choose to see it, the way we choose to show up in it. And when we shift the way that we look at a situation, that's the power that we hold, is shifting the way that we're looking at a situation that we're moving through. So they want you to look for the love, the joy, the light, the abundance within the experience you're having, whether it is love and abundance that you're experiencing, or if it's the opposite. All right? You are meant to create at this time, and I want you to think about, what is it that you desire to experience in your life? This solar eclipse is going to support you in your creations and the reality that you are trying to manifest into your life. And remember that the actions that you take are what manifest your reality. It's one thing to visualize, journal, and write things down about what you desire to experience, but it has to do with the hard work and the effort and the energy that you put into actually creating it, right? So you're manifesting through the energy that you're outputting in the world. So intention and intentional actions and decisions is how you're going to make something real for yourself. So they want you to step into the shoes of the magician. You are the magician. You make the magic happen in your life. If you're not happy with the results of whatever it is that you're experiencing, you have the power to change that. And if you feel you can't change the situation that you're in, you can change the way that you show up in it, because that is what changes the situation that you're in. You are the magician. I'm also getting Doctor Strange. Anytime I pull the Magician card, everyone, I always get Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. You know, if I was a superhero, if I was in a Marvel movie, I don't think, is it Marvel that Doctor Strange is in? I would be Doctor Strange. I love magic, and I believe in magic because magic is very real. You know, everything that I have created in my own life, like the place that we've moved into now, it's a home that we've desired, we've manifested. You know, during the solar eclipse, Spirit is showing me somebody that is lighting a candle, setting an intention. So on the 21st in the morning, what I'm doing is setting an intention around what I'd like to experience in my life, lighting a candle. and allowing that to move into the universe. But the action is what matters. The action is what's going to manifest that reality. So when you are manifesting, when you're setting intentions, you want to take action right away, not wait for it, but right away take action. I remember when I first started this channel, I set an intention that, okay, I'm going to do YouTube, I'm going to do tarot because I'm connected to tarot. I'm very intuitive. And when I first opened my very first card deck, I was right away connected to the cards. I understood what they meant. I studied them, but I kind of had my own interpretation for them. And it was the action I took. I thought, you know what, I'm going to film a video. I don't know what that's going to look like. I'm just going to do it and continue doing it and showing up no matter how I'm feeling, no matter, what it looks like. And at first it was just me learning and figuring out how to do this. But the more I immersed myself in it, the better I learned. I wasn't perfect, but I got the hang of it. And here I am in front of you today. And that was like 3.5 years ago. Right? So yeah, there is magic happening. You are the magic that's happening here. And the High Priestess card, there's something deep down within you that is wanting to be expressed, Libra. And whatever this tower was, again, it may have served you at one point, but I feel deep down inside there's something else that you have been desiring, something more that has been calling you. And it's now showing up. So I feel that you're seeing a lot of different things here. I'm getting duality, polarity. I'm getting light, dark, as above, so below, right? The Tree of Life, Kabbalah, maybe you're studying that. Perhaps you have the Tree of Life somewhere. I'm seeing somebody wearing a Tree of Life pendant, or some of you having some sort of painting or something that is of the image of a tree. You're going to have to share with me if that is it. And maybe there's like a tree in your yard. Maybe this is like an apple tree or something else. I'm getting a tree's image. Maybe the tree symbol is important for you, significant for you in some way. I'm also getting someone that has crossed over that is connecting with you as well, Libra. I don't know if any of you have, I've got a friend who said to me that if I ever pass away, when I pass away, to put my ashes in the ground and plant a tree there so my life comes back through that tree. So they're sharing that for a reason. Some of you might connect with that. And with the High Priestess, I'm getting somebody that is advising you or bringing you comfort as you're moving through this. This could be a really good friend. This could be a spouse. This could be a parent, right? A family member, a co-worker, someone that's there for you so you can actually express and share what it is that you need to share or understand as you're moving through this. And, this could be somebody online as well. Perhaps you're somebody that's inspiring you or motivating you or bringing you comfort as you're moving through whatever experience you're having, especially with the Tower moment. I'm getting something that happened suddenly in some of your lives, and that sudden event changed things. So in my own life, earlier this year, my oldest daughter was pregnant with her second child. And in that pregnancy, she had to deal with mental health issues that just kind of cropped up. And all of a sudden she's, not the same person, not the same version. It was only temporary, but she's on medication now. But oh my goodness, that was a Tower moment for me. It was so scary. It's something I've never experienced before. We moved through it. It happened very quickly, very fast. And now everything's settled. The dust has settled. And what's happening is, for some of you, the dust is settling and clarity is going to come in. And this is the High Priestess that's bringing you the guidance, the clarity, the messages that you need in order to navigate and to rebuild. Start over even. Don't be afraid to ever start over, Libra. Sometimes we need to start over, and it's okay to do that. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Sometimes people have a way of getting in the way of what we're trying to do. So don't let other people get the best of you here. Listen to your intuition, your gut instincts, your inner knowing. Sometimes we have these inner knowings and we don't trust them because it's something you can't see, but you feel it. And maybe we're hearing something that is completely opposite or different than what our inner knowing is. You want to trust yourself. You want to trust your intuition. That is what is guiding you. And right now, Spirit is communicating to you in many different ways, whether it's through dreams, whether it's through communication from others. I'm getting words coming through, or even songs. Is there a song that you've been listening to recently, Libra, that you could share with us in the comment section below? Because I feel some of us need to hear what these lyrics or what this song is. And maybe that will bring us some sort of comfort or solace, right? So remember, there's an expansion that is happening. You are outgrowing the old. You're stepping into the new. There's something bigger and better coming in. Blessings in disguise. Okay, so whatever tower moment you're having, remember that you are incredibly strong, you are supported, and you are going to get through it. Okay, so believe in the power of you as you're moving through it. So we're going to go ahead and pull a bonus card, which is the Priestess of Light. So we have a Priestess of Light coming forward, bringing you a message as you're moving through this solar eclipse energy. Solar eclipses are super interesting, especially when they come in with a new moon. So things that may have been in the darkness are going to surface. You're going to receive a lot of clarity. Truths are going to be uncovered at this time as well that can bring in tower moments. Right? Maybe there's a relationship that you're in right now. Maybe this has to do with your spouse, and you find something out. And all of a sudden your world is falling apart, or you're confused or uncertain of where you stand within that relationship, within that experience. So don't be afraid of this. Don't ever be afraid of this, because whatever's happening is meant to happen. It's for your highest good. So we are getting go with the flow. Spirit would like you to go with the flow here, Libra. So letting go, cleansing, and receiving is what is happening here. We have the number 25. So perhaps you're seeing the number 25 somewhere in your life. And if you actually take a look at her headdress, there is a spiral there. This could be snails. You might be seeing snails around. That's a confirmation. But spiral patterns. You can find this in nature and in many different places in the world in your life. But I feel spirals are definitely coming up, or you're feeling like you're spiraling. So this Priestess of the Waterfall rises from the foam, holding the mists of the water, spirits close to her heart. She wears a golden spiral of infinity on her headdress, symbolizing the power of purification and the release of negativity. And we've got, infinity, spiral of infinity. We have the infinity symbol here in the Magician card. When this card appears in your spread, it announces a time of quiet energy, encouraging you to release resistance and go with the flow. True release requires a conscious intention to let go of control and embrace the cleansing energy of non-attachment. It's time to step back and reevaluate things. Take a break from trying to force your will and open your heart to the guidance of the Spirit flowing within and around you. This doesn't mean you shouldn't take no action. It means your actions should flow with your intuition. Water is an important element in your life experience. It brings clarity and understanding and represents the presence of Spirit. You are a body of water, Libra, as is the blue planet of ours. On that level, you resonate with Earth and every entity on it. So charge the water you drink with love and affirm Spirit's presence in the rain, in the shower, and in all the water around you. This cleansing intention purifies your energy and releases limitation and negativity. Such a clear and vibrant resonance then opens your life to the unlimited flow of abundance available to you. Let go and receive, for the river of endless opportunity is coming your way. I have an affirmation here on this card for you as well, so feel free to write this down and use it, or share it in the comment section below. I move comfortably through the experiences of my life. I release resistance and align myself with the joyous energy flowing freely through the world. So I'll read that one more time. I move comfortably through the experiences of my life. I release resistance and align myself with the joyous energy flowing freely through the world. So look at that. That is such a beautiful message. They want you to go with the flow, with whatever is happening. Just move with that energy, flow with it without resisting or controlling it. I know that sometimes it's difficult to do that, but they want you to try to go with the flow. So we are going to now close and seal your reading with an angel number. Some of you might be seeing this number already. So we're getting 23, 23 endless cycles. All right, so your message today is there's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again. Until you're tired and restrained beyond depression, it takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. So I'll read that one more time. There's some truth you're resistant to accept, Libra, over and over again, until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you follows. So look at that. And we have a few keywords here. I'm going to read these to you because you might resonate with them. So charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances, and patterns. All right. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.